Hello everyone, thank you for joining me again. Today I'm going to be starting a brand new series. Over the course of this series, I'm going to be recommending various different kinds of books, whether it be books on writing craft, personality development, or various fiction books that I've enjoyed myself. In later videos, I may add more categories, but today we're starting with those three. So here we go, this video is going to be short and sweet. Number 1. Layer Your Novel by C.S. Lakin. Number 2, You Are a Writer by Jeff Goins. Number 3, Raising Dragons by Brian Davis. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye. Alright, sorry about that. Number 1, Layer Your Novel by C.S. Lakin. This book is incredible. It's one of the best books on outlining and writing that I've ever read. For those of you who are listening who might be pantsers, don't click away. This book is perfect for plotters and pantsers. For those of you who don't know what a pantser is, basically there are 3 ways to write a book. You can plot out your book and outline it scene by scene. You can write by the seat of your pants, more or less making it up as you go along, or you can bring the two together. For those of you curious, I belong in this third hybrid camp. I plot out key scenes that are going to be in my novel, and then as I write, I flesh this all out into a full-length novel. This was my writing style before I read Layer Your Novel, but this book really helped me to focus my writing. Even for those of you who write by the seat of your pants, a rough outline can really help you focus your book. If you know where your story is going, it's going to be a whole lot easier to write. If you don't do any outlining at all, it's going to need more attention in the editing phase. It's going to be really easy to lose track of where you are in the writing process. I'm not here to tell you which one is better, plotting or pantsing. I think they're a perfect fit for different writers. However, there are certain undeniable benefits of adding a little bit of structure to your novel. This book helps you to do just that. Basically, it's going to walk you through defining the 5 key points in your novel, what they call turning points, such as the inciting incident, the midpoint, and the climax. And then to each of these 5 points, it's going to branch off a little bit more. So these 5 points turn into 10 points. Those 10 points turn into 20 points. Those 20 points turn into 50 points. Step by step, it's going to help you turn those 5 key points into a full-length novel. The beauty of this process is that you can stop at any step. You don't have to plan out the full 50 scenes of your novel. This is how I outlined my second and third books. That's the best I can explain this book without making this a 20-minute YouTube video. Trust me when I say it's that good, and it'll really help you focus your writing. You'll have to pick it up for yourself and find out just how amazing it really is. The next book is You Are a Writer by Jeff Goins. This book is all about seeing yourself as who you really want to be, a writer. The first third of this book is worth the price alone. The first third of the book is all about seeing the title of a writer and claiming it and accepting it and making it your own. This was one of the books that reignited my passion for writing and helped me to see myself as a writer. If you suffer from imposter syndrome, that is wondering to yourself, who am I to call myself a writer? Can I really write a book? Will anyone take me seriously as an author? And getting over that by simply claiming, I am a writer. He answers the question, when do you become a writer? The answer, when you say you are. The second third is all about building a platform as an author, and the third third is all about taking action steps and fleshing out your author career. It's an amazing book and I highly recommend it for the first third of the book alone. The third book is Raising Dragons by Brian Davis. This is an exciting, twisty story all about a teenager who realizes he's the son of a dragon. This is one of the books that made me realize I want to be a writer. It's a really good example of a book that has very explicit Christian values, but doesn't necessarily sacrifice the story to show them. That being said, I don't recommend this book as sound doctrine. A lot of it is spot on. He deals with themes such as making your Christian walk your own. However, I know the author personally. He's a great guy, but his doctrine isn't always biblical. And in some cases, leaky theology begins to show through the cracks. It doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen more the further you get into the series. That being said, Dragons in Our Midst is an amazing series, and Raising Dragons is a great first book to start it off. It's one of Davis's first books, and it shows, but it's still a great book. And that's it. 3 books that I highly recommend reading, one of which will directly benefit your writing, one that will help you see yourself as a writer, and another that's just an exciting story with great Christian values. Thank you so much for watching. I didn't think it'd be very exciting listening to me talk about my favorite books, but a number of you suggested making this video. Let me know in the comments if you've read these books, what you think, or if you have any other books that you suggest my reading or recommending. Be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of future videos. Thank you all for watching. Now get back to writing.